Hey, Tavius here. Just wanted to take a couple minutes today and talk to you about something that I think is kind of important, and that's actually little changes. I mean, and you may not think that little changes make a huge difference in your life, but if you think about it, if you take a look at well, for like myself, I started out um, and I managed to graduate high school. And you've probably been through this experience yourself, but it wasn't a sudden thing. It wasn't like you just immediately got there. There were little things that added up one after the other to make it where you could do that. I mean, consider this. You go into school and you get an assignment. You do the assignment and eventually you get a grade which puts you that much closer to finishing class for that semester, that year, whatever. So you keep going and you get your grades for the quarter. So you've made a bunch of little steps that have brought you to the bigger one. Now you go a little further and keep doing that every day for a couple of years, and eventually you graduate. People that actually are out there, like doctors, do you think they were just immediately out of school and went straight to being a doctor? No. They did the same thing, went to classes, took classes, passed day by day, one thing after the other. Now you take a look at bodybuilders. The ones like, look at Mr. Universe here, and consider the fact that, he started out as a baby just like the rest of us, and he may have been a scrawny baby, and one day he decided, well, I'm going to go ahead and get myself up to being Mr. Universe. So what's he do? He starts picking up weights, little weights, and then he gradually picks up bigger and bigger weights. Do you think overnight he got to the point where he could just, hey, I'm going to be Mr. Universe, and then suddenly he was like muscle bound and able to pick up, 300-pound weights? No, that didn't happen that way. It was the little changes he made daily. I mean, if he's going to build up to that, every day he would do a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. And think about it. This is you in your life with anything you want. Is you don't just set up there and say, hey, I want to have, $1 million, and it doesn't just pop in. Even if you win the lottery, I mean, if you are actually one of the people who wins it, do you think it happened just immediately? I mean, you still had to take a little step before you ever won it. You had to buy the ticket, and you probably had a little bit of thought into, I'm going to win this, before you ever won it. If you start with the attitude that it's not going to happen, I'm just going to try it, you're generally not going to get what you want, even if you kind of want it. You got to be passionate about it. Now, I'm going to talk about a little change that you could make in your life right now. And this is one of those little steps you could make in your life. I mean, just stop for a minute and picture this. You are there and you just made $25. Now, that may not be a lot, but just think about how excited you can be if you know that your own effort just made you $25. And think about it if it happened again tomorrow and the day after that. Each day you made $25 to $50. And not only is this $25 going to happen today, but because you just did this, you're going to start seeing it every month. I mean, wouldn't that be a little nice? Think about what you'd have inside of a month if you did just these little steps of getting $25 a day, knowing that it's going to come back again next month. I mean, okay, you got 30 days in a month, $25 and $25 and $25. Whenever you're done with that, you just made $1,200 that month. And it's really awesome whenever you can do this without putting a lot of attention or thought um, into it happening. Sometimes you just start seeing it rolling in. You may have your job, but hey, you know, these little steps, $25 a day, 25 a day. Um, Actually, it may only be six. I don't know the math right now. It's early, but here's the point. You keep going, and after 4 days, that's an extra $100 a month. Could you use an extra $100 a month? I mean, what if you did 2 a day, or even 3, and all you did was put an hour into it, maybe an hour and a half a day, and all of a sudden you start seeing these $25 sales that are coming into you, $100 commissions even. Think about how much you could change your life if you're struggling right now by having an extra $1,000 or even $100 extra a month. Maybe that's enough to pay your bills, the one that you've been struggling for. Maybe you've got, if you did this for, 16 days, that's $400. Could you use an extra $400? That's just $25 a day. And, $25 is not that much, and especially when you think about, like, people like you. I mean, you want to make money in your life, don't you? I mean, wouldn't you like to have the chance to go out and take your family and your loved ones out to dinner, maybe, or have the extra money where you can actually go and watch a movie and not have to worry about, well, do I have to actually, can I afford to go to the movie tonight? Because some people are that tight. I've been that tight. But here's the thing. You, and only you, can do this. And it all starts by you making a little change. Now, everybody can do this if you really put your mind to it. What I'm offering to you today is a chance to make that happen. There's a button down below that says, join up 100% commissions. How much does it cost you? It costs you $25. But I'm going to tell you something. That's with 100% commissions. 100% commissions at $25. Which means for $25 you join, you get one person to join, you just paid yourself back. Doesn't that make sense? How many people are out there like you who want an extra $100 a week or an extra couple $100 a month? I'm not even talking about if you did it daily. I'm just talking about the little changes by just doing a little bit and a little bit. And, maybe you got your job and you're doing okay on your job, but, jobs don't usually give you enough to get everything you want, not unless you're in a really high-end job. And odds are if you have one of those big jobs, you've probably got a lot of bills that go with it because, hey, I got credit, I can buy this. What if you could pay cash for the things you want? Would you like to change your life even just enough to say, hey, I got an extra $100 this week, and let's go let's go down to the park and we'll hang out and go step by step. I mean, I'm just about to go out to a little bit here, just getting started, but I'm going to go out and be seeing Cheap Trick a little bit later today. And here's the thing, is you actually have the ability to go out and do things like this. You go to concerts, you go and hang out with your friends, the people who matter to you, and hang out with your family. What if you could do this on a continuing basis? If you got an extra $1,000 a month, say you get two people a day, that's not that bad, and that is the $1,200 a month. If you did this, and knowing that this would happen again next month, the $1,200 you just got with your effort, you're going to get again next month. But it all started with just $25 a day, and it all started with just your $25 step forward. Now, if you join my team today, there's a couple things I'm going to give you. One is I'm going to give you all the tools you need to be able to make your own commissions and make it with this. But not only that, I'm going to give you the ability to get even bigger commissions. And Here's the thing. Some of you, I mean, you right now are looking at this video, and maybe you've got a bigger picture. Maybe you'd like to see $50,000 a month. I know people that are doing it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give a disclaimer here. You can do this, and some people make nothing because they don't put themselves into it. If you're willing to follow my directions and work with me, I will have you on stage with me saying, hey, I just got $25,000 or more. Here's what I'm going to offer. For the people who join my team, I'm giving you all of the tools you need to be able to make this extra $25, $50 a day. Now, are you going to take advantage of it? That's up to you. It's a little step, just a little step. You can do this. I have faith in you. And a step further, though, I'm going to take 6 people on my team, the ones who are ready to really have a bigger vision, and I'm going to help these people make $50,000 a month. Is that you? Would you like to be that person? So I'm taking 6 people, and I'm going to help them all get here. You got to be willing to follow my directions and you know, step forward, do what I'm mentioning. But you can do it. I mean, if you, even with the $25 a day, you could make a change in your life tomorrow, today. When you get started and you know that you get $25 commissions just for doing this, for telling other people about the opportunity to themselves make an extra $100 a month. And there's a bit more where they'll even be helping you by doing this. And I'm not even going to get into that right this moment, but hey, you can do this. You can make a lot of money. I know people that are doing this that have made $100,000 in a month. These people didn't do it overnight. They got one $25 sale and then another $25 sale, and they built up from there. You can do this. You can do whatever you want in your life. I'm just offering you the option right now to make the little changes that are going to add up to big changes. And you know, these 6 people that are going to be making $50,000 a month on my team, they're going to be the people that actually followed the directions and went and really, really dedicated themselves to making this happen. This could be you. You can make this happen. I have absolute and complete faith in your ability to do this. So step forward right now and be one of the people who gets everything to get you the $50,000 a month if you want to really think big. Like I said, 6 people I'm going to personally work with to make them $50,000 a month. And you know, in 6 months, these people and I are going to be meeting together. I'm looking to meet in Italy. Now, would you like to go to Italy? Would you like to go see this? This is December of this year. I plan on taking these 6 people and anybody who's actually decided they're going to put themselves into it to make this kind of money. I'm going to take these people and we're going to have a meeting, an actual insider meeting on making even more. But you got to start now. You got to get started. Spend the $25 that it's going to take you. Invest it. This is an investment. It's not an expense. It's an investment in you. Are you worth $25? I think you are. Put yourself out there. Realize that if you want things to be different in your life, you've got to make the little changes that can add up to the big changes. Step outside of your box a little bit and say, hey, I can do this. $25 is no big deal. And $25 isn't a big deal. You can do this, and we can help make those changes in your life. Click the button down below that says Start Now, or I don't remember the exact wording on it, but hey, the one that says 100% commissions, click it, join with me. It's $25, and I'll see you on the other side.